Oh, I think it's going. Hi everybody, this is Pam again. A little bit late starting today, or not too bad. So, hope you're having a great Friday. I just going to have a wee talk today about middle-age spread and hormones. Now, I was reading an article the other day because I actually got quite tubby when I first moved to the States 3 years ago, and I thought, oh, it's middle-aged spread, I'm going to get a bit chubby, and that's all there is to it. But then I just thought one day, this is bullshit. Why am I putting up with this? It's not acceptable. Hi guys, thanks for joining. It's not acceptable stuff. So I actually started taking my glasses into the supermarket, which is a really good thing to do when you want to have a look at what's in the ingredients. Like, why do you need 20 grams of sugar in salad dressing, for God's sake? That's just insane. So I basically went back to natural eating and eating good healthy food and organics and getting the pesticides out. And then you sort of look at pesticides and all sorts of things that you're consuming. Like, then I thought, shit, I'm putting so much pesticides or chemicals in just washing friggin' clothes, for God's sake. Like, it was just crazy. But yeah, okay, like postmenopausally, I agree. Your hormones do change, and things slow. Well, do they slow down? Yeah, they slow down, I guess. But that makes it even more important for you to eat well, exercise well. And I don't want to be in a friggin' old people's home, thank you very much. I want to be wiping my own ass until the day I die, thank you. If it gets to the stage where somebody else is wiping my backside for me, I don't know if I want to be here. But that's an individual's, that's everyone's individual bloody preference, of course. But like the two types of fat, you've got your visceral fat and your subcutaneous fat. And visceral fat is really purely from chemical crap that we're eating that comes from the chemicals that are in foods and drugs and that sort of thing. And that's where the podgy tummy comes from, and it's in your genes bullshit. I don't believe any of that. It's family. My family all fat. No, your family all ate too much and didn't exercise enough, and friggin' put too much food in their gobs, for God's sake. I mean, I think easy peasy. So how do we? And people are more stressed these days. They don't sleep enough. Yeah. All of that. But to get around all of that, really, it just means sitting down and saying, how am I going to improve my lifestyle? And for goodness sake, it's your own choice. Like it's your body. I'm not your mother. So, like all I can do is say what happened to me and my clients and how they've changed and how happy they are now that they're more active and they've got good diets, and it makes a huge difference in just your psycho, for goodness sake, being happy and sharing and just being a more relaxed person. All comes down to, or I think the basics of it comes down to what you're eating. Forget the friggin' calories and shit. That's just bullshit as well. Like how can you say I have to have under 1,000 calories a day? Well, or you can have 10 donuts and have 1,000 calories a day, for God's sake. But you could also have good fruit and vegetable. And I'm not saying 1,000 calories a day. I think calories should be thrown out. We should be eating fresh fruit and vegetables and lean meat, and your oils that I use now. I use coconut oil Coconut oil is good for hot, when you're cooking hot over high heat. I use butter, good old natural out of the cow's bottom butter, and extra virgin olive oil cold pressed, okay? Because it doesn't disturb, hot pressed disturbs the molecular structure of the olive oil somehow. We won't get into it. This isn't a chemistry lesson. So really, to get your postmenopausal shit together, if you're postmenopausal, or if you're going into it, or you've got a mother or somebody who's going into menopause, or it gets you through the hot flashes and shit, because that's a real thing. It is. I think it's a real thing. But I certainly didn't suffer badly with menopause, because I think I was fit and healthy. Even when I put on the podge, it's still necessary to exercise and eat well, and that gets you through the whole thing really well. So guys, have a fantastic weekend, and farewell from moi until next week. And oh yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up, so happy Valentine's Day to everyone, and much love and kindness in the world. All right, take care. Cheers. Bye.